Friends, hydrogen car is many times better than Tesla electric car. In fact, both hydrogen car and electric car are electric cars. The only difference is that, in a hydrogen car, inside the fuel cell, hydrogen and oxygen are reacted, which generates electricity, and then runs the motor, and in an electric car the electricity is stored. Friends, you must see the comparison of these two cars, because Elon Musk calls hydrogen fuel cars, full cars. Now who will tell your car wrong? But let me tell you one interesting thing, hydrogen car can be a huge revolution in the automobile field, and some companies have understood this very well, and they are also working on it. And it is possible that in the coming time, hydrogen-fueled car will become the world leader. So how it is possible, you will automatically understand further in the video. Friends, if you think that electric car is environment friendly, then there is nothing like it. The most important thing in an electric car is its battery. The lithium-ion battery is made from rare elements like lithium, cobalt, nickel, graphite, and all these elements are extracted by mining from the earth. It takes 75 tons of acid waste to extract 1 ton rare earth element, and about 1 ton of radioactive residue is also produced from mining. 750 tons of sober water is also used. Now the acids and radioactive elements that are here are not managed properly, which has a lot of reverse effect on the environment. Earth element mining leads to carbon emissions. By the time an electric car comes through the manufacturer, it has already done double pollution with a petrol-diesel car. When a long-range electric car comes in the market, they convert 17 metric tons of stock CO to MAT. While the IC engine car produces only 7 metric tons of stock Cu, the electric car limits to 2 metric tons of greenhouse gases in charging the electric car. 71% of electricity is generated from thermal power plants, where electricity is generated from coal. Now if an electric car is running in a city, then there will be no pollution there, but the thermal power plant will have to generate more electricity, due to which more pollution will increase at the thermal station. Now if the electric car is charged with solar or wind energy, then it will pollute very little. But it is also not that the car will not pollute at all because of renewable energy, because when the battery life of electric car is over, the biggest problem is the lithium-ion cells, which still have no on recycling in the whole world. The particular processor is not started. By the way, lithium-ion is not much harmful to the battery environment, because lithium, cobalt, nickel are all metals. But if their recycling is not done properly, cobalt nickel can leak out and pollute groundwater. Electric car also creates pollution in manufacturing, and this is the biggest reason. If we don't shift to an alternate solution as soon as possible, then it will not be worth living in the coming few years, and maybe Elon Musk take his rocket and go on the march. But where will we go? If we talk about hydrogen car, then hydrogen car is also called green energy car. Similar to an electric car, but processing hydrogen is a very complex processor. The meaning of hydrogen is filled with immense reserves. To separate hydrogen from water, there are many processes, in which 95% of hydrogen phosphate is made from flowers in today's time. So here comes the concern, that when making hydrogen from fossil fuel to drive an electric car, so the IC car should be run with direct fossil fuel, so that the efficiency of the car will also increase. Hydrogen is produced from the natural gas methane, which is the chief postmaster, which is a chemical processor of hydrogen production, and this processor also has a lot of CO2 gas limit. But there is a way to separate hydrogen from water, called reverse electrolysis, which is also very costly. Hydrogen is made from electricity inside it, but then the same problem comes here, that first prepare hydrogen from electricity, then drive the car by making electricity back from hydrogen. Inside, the efficiency of the car becomes very high. If it were now, it is the same inside an electric car. We also have to make electricity. But when the thermal power plant is already built structure, it does not go unnoticed. But there is definitely reverse electrolysis. We can make green hydrogen with its help. If we use renewable energy, then the hydrogen we get will be a green hydrogen. Just in this way, we can say that a hydrogen car can be better than an electric car, especially if the conventional processes to produce hydrogen, which have been going on since time immemorial, do not have a hydrogen car at all environment friendly. And this is the best opportunity for us to become the world leader in hydrogen fuel cell, because lithium-ion cell we have to buy from other countries, whereas for hydrogen car we have to buy anything. Won't happen. We will produce our own, and rule the world. The hydrogen obtained by electrolysis processes has an efficiency of up to 80%. That is, we need 50 to 55 kilowatts of electricity to make 1 kg of hydrogen. And the car will run from this 9,200 kilometers. Now if compared with Tesla, then in Tesla car, 50 kilowatt-hour battery is installed, which runs 350 kilometers on a full charge once, while the power consumption is the same of both. The efficiency of an electric car is 3 times more here. With a hydrogen car, even if we charge an electric car with 100% renewable energy, it still creates pollution in its battery manufacturing and recycling. But there is also a benefit of hydrogen car, that lithium-ion cell is a big problem in electric car. While recycling, there is no such thing as recycling in a fuel cell car. Our transport sector is huge. It is not possible to make an electric truck, because the size of the battery will be too big, and the second reason is, after driving 400-500 kilometers, it will take 2 hours to charge the truck. But it takes only 5 minutes to refuel a hydrogen vehicle, that is, hydrogen car. We can also use it in heavy vehicles of transportation. Talking about the cost, a hydrogen car is much more expensive than an electric car. The biggest reason behind that is hydrogen production. We don't have any filling stations, even if you buy a hydrogen car. Hydrogen is just starting phase, its technology is not yet developed properly. If we want to use hydrogen as green energy, then we have to find efficient ways to produce hydrogen, which reduce the cost of hydrogen, and the scientist has developed a technology, proton exchange membrane, whose efficiency is up to 86%. To reduce the cost of hydrogen, we can save its transportation cost. Install hydrogen generating plant at the filling station itself. Now you tell in the comment, which car is better, electric car or hydrogen car, not according to you, according to the environment, and if you like the video, then definitely subscribe to the channel. Thank you.